fuck the person that thought invasion boss battles on Mortal Kombat X would be a good idea for the game. They're so annoying. Basically what it is there's a faction war every week, and whichever faction has the most war points at the end of it wins, and they get bonuses. Occasionally there'll be an invasion from other realms they will invade, and you have to do various things that seem like just cosmetic filler, basically, is what the faction war seems like. But the invasion comes along, you can fight an invasion boss, right? So you fight the invasion boss, and it has armor, and by armor I mean every time you hit it, it does nothing. So you're hitting it. Oh, fuck off with the fucking notifications all the time when I'm pissed off talking about Mortal Kombat. You're hitting the enemy and it does nothing, right? It just flashes yellow. There's a trophy to land 1,000 hits on faction bosses. It doesn't specify whether it's got to be one boss or multiple bosses. I found out through the internet it stacks over bosses. It would have been nice if they told you that, but whatever. So, yeah. Then I found out that this is the third invasion boss. You know, I hopped on, did about 10 minutes, and then just gave up and waited for the next invasion boss to turn up, because it's so very annoying to be fighting an enemy where not only do your hits not do any damage, they don't interrupt them. So goodbye to your combos. Like normally, if you do a combo, if you hit them with the first hit, that's it. You've got them, and then all the other hits are going to hit. They could be in the middle of a move. If you punch them, it's not going to interrupt their move. It's like you didn't punch them. They just keep going. You cannot stop them. And they must be set to ultra hard difficulty, because I'm fighting Kitana now. She keeps doing moves that I cannot avoid. She does the stupid running jump, I'm going to grab you move. I tried blocking it, didn't work. Tried ducking it, didn't work. Tried jumping it, didn't work. I put the controller down because nothing would work. Then I find out that even though I'm hitting her and she flashes yellow signifying the armor, those hits don't count. The game doesn't tell you this. You have to go online and just read other people's complaints about how shit this game mode is to find this out. The game doesn't tell you that these hits that look like you're hitting someone are doing nothing. When you're working towards a 1,000 hit trophy, that's a problem. So what you have to do, it doesn't explain this even slightly in the game, you have to hit the enemy enough times to break their armor, right? And it's quite you have to do enough damage to them. I say damage. It would be damage if they weren't armored. You have to do a certain number of damage before their armor breaks. Then once their armor breaks, then you can do damage to them. But don't forget, they're still set on very hard. So even if you can survive long enough to get their armor off, you'll be lucky to get, I don't know, you'd be lucky to get 15 hits on them. That's if you can survive long enough to get the armor off. And then once you've got the armor off, if you can survive long enough to get any hits on. None of this was explained. It is the antithesis of fun. It is the opposite, polar opposite of fun. Like I was saying the other day, fuck whoever thought that this would be a good idea. Someone must have sat there and gone, okay, we got a great idea, right? The invasion boss is going to come. They're going to be 100% invincible, so you can't ever defeat them. We're going to set them to really hard, so they're really hard. Oh, and we're going to make them armored. Oh, and we're going to put a trophy in, so the people who want to get the trophies are going to have to play a fuck ton of this annoying, inane, unfun shit just to get the trophy. It shouldn't be in the game. It's got no place being in the game. It's like, you may not have noticed this, I've had enough of this invasion boss fight, and I've probably landed, well, I don't know how many hits I've landed, because as far as I know, there's nowhere that tells you where you can fucking see it. There might be, hidden deeply in the stats, but I've looked at the stats a bunch of times, and I've never seen it. So, it shouldn't be in the game. It's fucking annoying, as you can tell. It just shouldn't be in the game. It is anti-fun. I don't put a game on and go, oh, right, okay, yeah. I've been waiting to get home all day so I can get really fucking angry at this game I otherwise enjoy playing. Can't wait to get pissed off by this one little thing just to get a trophy. Fuck's sake, this fucking invasion boss bullshit.